Hello and welcome to the channel, and welcome today to Shelter 2 from Might and Delight. You guys know it, I've been looking forward to this game. I played Shelter through it a couple of times actually, because I genuinely really enjoyed that game. I love the art style, and I love the kind of the kind of nature of the game. I found it very engaging. And Shelter 2's come along, which has got a bit more of an open world and a bit more replayability, because the first one was very linear. You had to just get to a set goals and then achieve it, whereas this one's more open world. And from my understanding, you have a family tree. So if I've understood this correctly, your Lynx can die, like the adult Lynx can die, and then you will take over one of the babies, and then you can carry on the life cycle. And then you can start, like, some of your pups, or well, cubs, will be different colours, so you can start to tell who's become parents. It's kind of cool. But I've only played the first little bit just so I can make sure everything was fine, so I'm willing to start a new game and lose the little bit that I did do. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We will start a new family tree and I will delete my old one. But there you go. I only had about a 20-minute go on it, so it's fine. Okay. Mother Lynx is pregnant and searching for a den, but the night is cold and fearsome predators have caught her scent. I say, I've only very much played the start of this, so I know what's going on, but I have only played a very short amount of it. I am already in love with this game, I will just say that, so opinions are probably going to already be pretty much set in stone for me. I'm loving the sound design a lot on this game, more than what I did on the old one as well. I found that, particularly this opening scene, where I first start to control the Lynx here, in a few seconds, I found the sound was particularly well done. So if any of you have played Shelter 1, you're already going to just recognise instantly the art. Here we go. This is where I found the sound was really good, with the wolves chasing us. So between the music and the actual sound design on the wolves, I thought it was really good, because I mean, I'm using pretty decent headphones at the minute, but the sound design is very much clear that they are right behind me. And it did actually give me a bit of nerves at the first. I was like, oh shit, I need to run, I need to run, I need to run. So it's, I think it's doing its job pretty well. So we're just trying not to get killed at the minute, which is something I would very much like to avoid doing. And we need to jump, we need to jump. Okay, we got away. Well, we got away for now, because that's not going to stop wolves for long. Oh. That night, the stars whispered to Mother Lynx. Okay. So we've escaped the wolves, and now the stars are guiding us, apparently. So we've just got to keep following this along here. So far so good anyway. I like this part when I first come out into the open here. I like to just have a quick look around. I thought, like the star signs and stuff, I thought that was a nice little touch. It was kind of cool. It's giving this one a little bit more of like I don't know. It's giving it a slightly weird, more of a slightly supernatural feeling this time. I don't know how to kind of describe it. Whereas the first one was very much, you were. It didn't take it took itself almost seriously. Whereas this one's trying to give a little bit more story behind it, from the looks of it. Maybe it's just trying to give you a way of like progressing goals without being like, without pushing you too much. Maybe, I don't know. And I think it's here. There's our den. Guided by the stars. I think that's really cool. So we've gone into our den. And we've got us. And we should have an extra set of peepers. There we go. And there's our happy little Lynx family. Now, there's one thing that I'm really pleased that they added to this game now. and it was something that the first one kind of missed. I mean, there was nothing stopping you yourself doing it, but it kind of missed it in the game, which this family tree's very much adopted the idea of. And you can actually give identity to each one of your cubs, and yourself. So, I believe it's in a second. It actually gives me the option now to name. Yep. So now if I wish to, I can name any one of the cubs or myself. Oh no, sorry, I can't name myself. You can name the cubs. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So you can kind of customise, you can have your little stories and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. I'll tell you what, we'll pick one and we'll name it after. I'll have that one. There you go. I'm gonna have this one, and I'm gonna name it that. That's gonna be the one that I want to see if I can get it a little bit further in. The others, I'm not going to go through naming each and every one of them, so we'll try that. She ventures into the vast open world, a land full of prey to feed her starving family who are not yet strong enough to leave their warmth and shelter. So there is our lovely home. Now that we can see it properly in the day and we're not being guided by stars. So we've got a pretty nice shindig going on there. And now, we get this entire world to explore. So that is exactly what we're going to go and do. We're going to try and catch ourselves some food. Oh. Got ya. And we can just carry it back. I did get a bit confused because you'll probably see the wavy lines on the screen. I got really confused last time. I thought it was like a bug, but it's actually not. There you go. You can have all that. You grubby lot. Look at the mess they're making already. Now, I will just like to say this right now. Just to record up to this point, I have had to restart the game 5 times, in fact. I've had to restart the game to get to this point because for some reason, every time my recording software is active during a loading screen, it crashes the game and just ruins everything. So just be aware, my friends, that how many times I have seen that intro now, trying to get up to this point. So originally I was going to offer to do a full play of this, just like I did with the first one. But if the software is going to carry on playing up like that, I really can't. So I think all I'm going to do this as is a bit of a first impression, so I can kind of show you how it generally works. So we're still feeding the babies and try and get them strong enough so they can come out. I think it's about 3 rabbits you need and then they come out. So if I click down right, I'll go into a smell mode, which I do need to be still for, which gives me a rough idea of locations, and anything that's red is prey. Hold down shift to sprint, and I do have a stamina gauge in the corner, or at least I did. For some reason it's not there. Maybe it doesn't just appear yet. And the snow is beginning to melt, which hopefully means I'll actually be able to see the stamina meter if that actually does come back. Right, there's a rabbit there, so we're going to try and stalk. I haven't worked out stalking yet. No, there you go. It's still spotted me. But luckily I can outsprint most of them, so it's not a major issue. It's just a case of actually... There you go. Got it perfect. Look, so I even got it on the grab. Oh... But it's such a pretty game. I mean, look at that. It looks so cool. And the fact, if it's all completely open world, I am gonna absolutely. Honestly, I probably will love just exploring around it and just going around. I probably hope because it's probably all gonna go horribly wrong and all these are gonna get killed and I'm gonna feel really, really, really bad. But oh, there we go. The old classic sound to mean I've done something properly. So there you go. They all come out for a little wander now. There's little Jay there, right behind the leader. He knows. So. Because I can't really go anywhere that there's a loading screen, I'm probably just going to stay around this area. So I'll probably try and catch a few more things. So this is probably going to be a much shorter video than I originally intended. Originally I was going to do at least just a couple of short episodes on it. Just to see how the game really opened up to get to the point where predators come after you and you've got to hunt and do all that kind of crazy stuff. But if it's going to just be a pain for me to record, I'm either going to have to wait till I get a separate piece of recording software that will work with the game, or maybe something will get fixed. Maybe it's just a simple problem that might end somewhere that just needs... It could be a case of a restart might actually fix it, I don't know. So that's going to be something that I need to look into. And then maybe you'll see some more, but as it stands at this very moment in time, as I'm recording this, there probably won't be any more Shelter 2 on here, just because... I can't afford to keep restarting the game every time. Well, I probably shouldn't have to restart the game as much before, because once we got to the point, once we were getting to each point and it was going onto a loading screen, if I reloaded the game, it was reloading me in different places. So I couldn't have even like cut the video for it to make sense. Oh, got ya. Look at it, I am a pro hunter here. There you go. Chow down. And you two are supposed to be chowing down on that as well. Come on, Jay, get in there, son. Oh, mate, you're not going to survive if you ain't going to eat. So, I don't... Obviously, we know there's wolves are a pain. In the old one, like, the bird was the pain. I don't know if a bird would be a major issue for a lynx. Maybe the babies. Ooh... No. Come on. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Maybe I'm not, because I just failed miserably and lost it. I really want to try and work out how to do the sneaking. Where's the fourth one? All the way back there. Come on. Sneaky didn't work. And got yeah. Come here, you lot. There you go. You two again just refuse. Oh, I think you were the two that ate last time. Look at the state they're making of that. It's all over their paws. It's all over their faces. Oh. I actually got a collectible from that rabbit. That's nice. So yeah, there is collectibles and stuff in the game as well. Just little side things that you can do. So yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to just exploring this world, honestly. Seeing what challenges await last time. As I said, the last game was a bit more linear with its challenges. I don't know if this one will have slightly more random in what you encounter will be based on where you go. I don't know. Like if I keep going that way, it could turn out that I could run into loads of wolves. If I go that way, I could run into a river that might carry them away. I don't know. Who knows? All I know is that I've got to try and keep these little fellas alive and growing. Because eventually, I will take over one of them and they will become the new main Lynx. Oh, what's this? We got something else here. Got a feather. I don't know what that's for. Probably just more random collectibles, I guess. So yeah, there's not really much I can show you if it's going to crash every time I go to a loading screen, which just kinda sucks. So it's going to be something I'm definitely going to have to look into. Let's grab one more. Let's grab. Yes. Look at this. Absolute killer this Lynx is. There you go. I am the best Lynx ever. So, I will probably spend a lot more time with this game. Know me, I will thoroughly enjoy it because I really did enjoy Shelter 1. I love the aesthetic of this game. Even though it's very simple and it kind of looks... It almost looks broken, but yet it works really well. Because it looks like it's all patchwork and I think that's why it looks... why I like the look of it. But I just think it's just stunning to look round. I'm really pleased that they actually made it open world. I honestly think it'll work quite well. So, I do like the fact that you just, if I tap, it just only takes one step and then it will completely freeze. It will not move. Okay, that's enough. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I think that's about as much as I can show you really without hitting another loading screen and having to do this all again. So I am really sorry about that. But I thought I'd give you a quick look at the basic gameplay. So it still controls very much like the old one, except for it's a little bit more focus on the actual hunting element rather than on the stealth part. At least at this stage anyway. It might change later on. And yeah, hopefully you guys will at least take a look at the game if it's something that looks like it's interesting to you. As I say, I'll probably play a bit more because I want to find out about some of this other stuff that would do with the family tree and how that works. If this gets changed to a point where I can record it, then expect to see more, because I'll probably do a little bit, even if it comes into the case of looking into the family tree. Or maybe if I keep playing this game, and I get a bit further into it, and it doesn't go all horribly wrong, I can show you the future of Jay and see how he got on. I should have called one toilet. I totally forgot. Oh well, it's too late now. So yeah, thank you very much. I do apologise that I can't show you more. I will try to find out whatever's going on and then I will try and show you more. So there may be another episode in a couple of days if I can fix it. If I can't, then assume if you don't see any more videos, then assume I haven't been able to fix it. But there may be more. I don't know. I'll try and keep you posted. If you follow me on Twitter and things like that, you'll know. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this little section of it anyway, please do leave me a like, drop me any comments that you feel, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Shelter 2 from Might and Delight, and it will be out on... Oh, let me just double check. I've got to stretch. I've got to get to some papers. Is it the 9th? Oh, it is as well. It's the 9th of March. The 9th of March, this will be out on Steam. So, if it's something that you think you would enjoy, please do check it out. And hopefully, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.